Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Washington football team. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
He's tackled
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Haskins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Complete to Delaney.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
First down, Washington.
On first down, it's Gibson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
It's a gain of 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Wide receiver, the ball
tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On 2nd and 7, Haskins. That's complete to Sharp. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Washington.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves him with 3rd and still 9 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They run the counter. Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown,
Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is
my gosh, man.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 84 yards.
This nigga threw a bomb on Amari Cooper in the first place, man.
Away from tying the football game. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play, big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit him big.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
7.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Haskins. And they set up the screen. That's complete.
Get the fuck out of here.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard. And it's 4th
down.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Again to Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. The give is to Elliott. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 23. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He's got the first
what
down
the fuck?
The 10. And he is into the end zone.
Yeah, I'm bullshitting.
Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown number 18 on the year.
I'm completely bullshitting.
Taking the lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Haskins. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
From just shy of midfield, Haskins will get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Haskins on first down.
What the fuck, man?
Intercepted.
Man, fuck this
Picked
dude,
up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah. Nah, he did it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Prescott.
Fabian Moreau.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas.
I'm playing like shit, man.
To Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. This is Tony Pollard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They'll let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Kendall Fuller there.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Need that shit.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more.
Oh my God. Why this shit lag, Mo? What the fuck?
To be in the right spot,
this shit lag.
as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So
that shit lag like a bitch, man. What the fuck?
Now Pollard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your
Why these niggas getting taking terrible angles, bro?
Make some better decisions on this drive, and they probably help them a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let them get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
56. Mike, 56, right there, right there. 54, going to 54. Why? Twist, watch the twist. Going to 53.
Prescott from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Oh, boy. Last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced the ball in the coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
The first down carried by Elliott doesn't amount to much. He'll get forward for about a couple.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 30. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
6 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here as he's taken down at the 25. A gain of 5. First down, Dallas. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. It showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Oh my God.
His way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game, and the Cowboys have broken the tie. Zerline now for the PAT.
This nigga's
He missed one earlier,
crazy.
but this time he gets it to go.
Cowboys 20, Washington 13.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
13.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Haskins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh my gosh, man.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play, and facing a 2nd and long, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's got
Oh my gosh, Slim.
picked up by the Cowboys.
This game flew.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Not that this nigga beat me, sir. That's just crazy.
Turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Give him 10
I let this trash ass
escaping
nigga
the
beat
danger,
me,
running with it and picking up a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go to Elliott again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Elliott on 1st down going absolutely nowhere as he'll lose about 3 on the play.
The tackle made.
Pardon, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop.
So in the new game, throw the
Left in the
ball.
football
Man,
game.
can't stop.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a two-score game. And Zerline's kick is good.
That nigga ran the ball the whole game. I couldn't stop the run.
At 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion.
The nigga only completed one pass, man.
Let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 15, check 15.
Haskins to throw.
I don't know why the fuck I
And
did
this
that
is
shit. Nigga wide
intercepted,
open.
and that should do it. It's Ha-Ha Clinton Dix with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Cowboy.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
I might get back on this
Connects on the
2K.
extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at their own 43. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Gibson.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about.
3rd down.
So this one will end. And they were spurred on by a strong performance.